What's going on, guys? It's your boy Joel. Wanted to give you guys quick feedback and a little bit of a review for the Billie Bars tailgate cover, and let me show you that now. This is my new Billie Bars tailgate cover. I originally had the mountain hatch with a pop of orange. However, this is an upgrade to that, about 2 times of an upgrade, and there's various reasons why. In my opinion, in comparison to the mountain hatch, this right here, very deep. So if you look here, you got about 2 inches deep. It will pretty much fit any kind of, I can't think of a bigger, but well, I mean, yeah, there's bigger mugs and whatnot, but that's, you know, it's fairly large. You could use throwing beer in there, your little mugs with your koozies. One thing to mention, again, I'm going back to those cup holders because to me that was like the thing, the main reason, you know, why I wanted to upgrade from the mountain hatch. The mountain hatch had something, it wasn't deep at all, and it was very on the surface. So by being like that, it tended to, like, things wasn't like I could drive off. Okay, so I literally drove off, forgot to close my tailgate, and yeah, when I realized that was open, I come out, my bottle's like that. The deep cup holders are definitely a great selling feature in my opinion. Also, you got the foam here. This is marine grade foam, so this is very, very comfortable. It's soft to the touch. The mountain hatch had, you know, the little cutting board. That's pretty much their key selling point, is to use your tailgate cover as a kitchen cutting board kind of thing, which is the reason why I bought it. Now, let me give you some feedback on that. When it's new, you can, you know, use it as your tailgate cutting board or whatnot, use up all that space. That thing gets filthy real quick. So with the amount of filth, no matter how many times you clean it, it's just not sanitary. You see all the dirt, all the scratches, all the dust. Just, you know, you can clean it with I cleaned it with Clorox, with soap, don't matter. The thing was just like in the crevices from when you use your knife and you're cutting up food, it's just there, you know. So to me, I never wanted to use it again for those purposes. They advertise it's food safe or food grade. I'm not really familiar on the term, but after all that dirt that just there, no thank you. That was unsanitary to me. And yeah, so aside from the marine grade soft touch here, it's very comfortable to sit on. This thing is super easy to install. You know, it's just the existing bolts. So yeah, so another way that I use this tailgate cover is to prepare my gear for the day. So let's say, so I don't know if you guys can see it, but this thing is super grippy. Like, oh yeah, this was also on the cover when I drove off and I forgot to close the tailgate, and pretty much sitting just like that. So here, this is like my camera gear, and I'm using the iPhone to capture this, so it's much easier, and the quality is great on these new phones. Anyways, so if you look here, there's really no sliding around, so I kind of prep up what I'm gonna do. So if I'm gonna take some aerials, if I'm gonna do some product photography or some truck shots and whatnot, yeah, this works out great for me. I love how all, you know, whatever you place on there, it's not going to slide off. One thing to note, I don't know how well this does with heat. I do use a Nomad grill, and I tend, when I go camping, I tend to place the grill on here sometimes. I haven't used it yet, but I think it should be fine. The Nomad grill doesn't really get hot. It does get warm to the touch, but it doesn't get hot. And I believe this is good enough for that. What else? What can we compare it to? Oh, color. I love the uniform look now with the truck. It kind of matches my fridge back there. So if you guys can see, sorry for the cabling, that's for my solar panel. And yeah, so fridge, tailgate cover, I think it looks great. Oh, the pop of orange from Mountain Hatch was really neat. And you know, I like a pop of color in certain things, and I like the orange with the, I have the metallic gray Tacoma, so I did like that orange pop. But now looking at it, I like this uniform look better. And that's not to bash Mountain Hatch at all. Like, I think it's really cool how they give you a color selection with their little boards or tailgate covers, whatever. But this to me just looks better. It looks cleaner. So even with some dust or grime on it, I could just grab a napkin, wipe it down, and it looks good as new. It's aluminum. That's another thing. I feel that it's more durable. It's not gonna rust or corrode. Not that the other one would. The other one was plastic. Felt really solid, really high quality. It's only 50 bucks more than the Mountain Hatch, because to me the 250 bucks on the Mountain Hatch is kind of steep for what it is. Again, you know, it's just a big plastic board, and the cup holders is just like, they're barely indented in there. This thing is like, you know, you got about 2 inches deep in there for 50 bucks more, man. Like, I don't know, I say if you're on the fence for a new tailgate cover, I definitely would recommend you this one. Again, the Mountain Hatch's best selling point is the food prepping on it. But you guys, I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna link, well, sorry, not gonna link anything, but I'm gonna show you some footage after this so you guys can see what I mean. No matter how many times you clean it, you're not gonna want to cut anything on there. It just doesn't look sanitary, you know. Doesn't look clean no matter how many times you clean it. And that, I stopped using it for actually cutting food on it, which is the whole purpose why I bought it. It's just all the dirt got into the crevices, into all the ridges, and it just, no thank you. I like the cleaner look. If I do want to cut something on here, I'm just gonna grab my cutting board and I'll cut, chop on here. Other than that, if you're on the fence for one, guys, I believe they have one for the Jeep Gladiator as well. So you could put it on your Gladiator or your Tacoma. Not really sure if they offer for any full-size trucks or not. I haven't really looked into it. But yeah, you know, it'll provide you good, comfortable seating. Looks good, looks clean. Cup holders are awesome. Place it in there, drive off if you forget to close your lid and your tailgate, and you'll be fine. Once you realize it, obviously don't get on the highway. But yeah, look into the Billie tailgate cover. Awesome upgrade. Thank you guys for checking out the review. It's fairly hot out here. It's probably, what, like 93 degrees. We're in summer Florida, the very, very bottom of Florida. And yeah, thank you guys so much for checking in. I appreciate you guys viewing. Have a good one.